again and welcome back. There's been a lot of people asking about the costs of driving an EV in Finland. Everything is of course relative, and this video is about the costs of driving a small EV in southern Finland. So it doesn't give you an estimate on the whole world, of course, not even whole of Europe. But you can apply this for some of the Scandinavia at least. It depends on a lot of the cost of charging, of course. But I will go through all the charging that we've used and what it cost us. So for the remainder of the video, you will be looking at a chart. Okay, so this is the costs of the first 7,000 kilometers we have driven our EV. The car has actually been driven more than 7,000 already, but I wanted an even number, so I used first 7,000 kilometers. That took us roughly 6 months. Out of all the kilometers driven, 4,900 kilometers roughly, we used paid electricity, meaning we paid for the charging. About 2,100 kilometers we managed to drive using free vend, meaning free electricity in shopping malls, furniture stores. Like you can find many places in Finland and in many places in Europe where you can charge for free if you're a customer. And that's what we have been using for 2,100 kilometers. So basically, that was around 300 kilowatt hours of electricity that we didn't pay for. Then, for Virta Global, we have been charging 270 kilowatt hours. For what we paid for is 46 euros 29 cents. That equals to about 17.1 euro cents per kilowatt hour on the average, which is quite low because we have been using fast chargers of Virta also. So Virta is kind of cheap based on our experiments. Also, we used Fortum Charge and Drive, which of course is now controlled by another company. I don't remember the company name anymore, but Fortum basically outsourced the charging system to someone else. Fortum Charge and Drive, we used 313.3 kilowatt hours. We paid in total 51.84 euros. Which equals to 16.5 euro cents per kilowatt hour. That is really cheap also. K-Charge, so K Group in Finland, they own a lot of stores, businesses. I mean, it's one of the two biggest commercial chains in Finland. They own a lot of things, and a few years now they have been building charging infrastructure in the facilities where they have shopping malls. So we have been using K-Charge also quite a lot. K-Charge, we have charged 150.1 kilowatt hours. We paid 56 euros 16 cents in total, which equals to 37.4 euro cents per kilowatt hour. But I have to remind you that we have, on K-Charge, we have been using mainly their CCS fast charging. And that raises the price quite a lot. So this is not a fair idea of what K-Charge is costing, because normally when we're charging K-Charge AC, we are paying roughly 16 euro cents per kilowatt hour, but it's their fast charging network that is quite pricey, and that raises the average price per kilowatt hour. Moving on, we used also PlugShare, meaning that PlugShare is the community that basically they make deals with country operators, different kinds of operators in different countries, so that you can use one tag or one set of credentials to charge in multiple countries all over Europe. You have like, I don't know, maybe 100,000 or more chargers that you can use using PlugShare. But anyway, we tried it once, just once, and it was the cheapest charging that we've had out of the commercial ones, because for some reason, when you charge using the Fortum AC in Finland, PlugShare gets a lot cheaper contract. So you are actually, well, it's not that much cheaper, but it's cheaper than using the Fortum RFID tag. So using PlugShare on the Fortum AC, we got an average price per kilowatt hour 14.98 euro cents, meaning that it's 0.02 euro cents cheaper per kilowatt hour than using Fortum's tag, which was really surprising. But anyway, that is really small difference. So it's the same price. It's 15 euro cents. So in total, for the 7,000 kilometers that we have driven, for the electricity that we had to buy, we spent 156 euros 20 cents, which equals to 20.9 cents per kilowatt hour. That includes the monthly fee that Virta Global is charging when you're not using their chargers for 1 month. They charge you €1, fixed price. And that €1 is not charged at all if you are using their chargers even once during calendar month. But for 2 months, we didn't use Virta Global chargers, so they charged that €1 per month. So that is included in the Virta Global price. But because that is a cost that you have to pay, then we include it. It's basically a cost that is raising the cost of electricity. So the total cost per kilometer during the 7,000 kilometers that we have driven is 2.23 euro cents per kilometer. Cost per mile is about 3.59 euro cents. I would call that really cheap, because I say that you can't even get more than approximately 1.6 liters of fuel in Finland for the same price per 100 kilometers. So where can you find a car that can average like everyday use all around the world, all kinds of driving, 1.6 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers? You can't find that. So basically, electric car is already about 3, 4, or 5 times cheaper to drive based on the fuel costs alone. But yeah, that's our experience. Like I said, there are countries, of course, in Europe and all over the world where electricity prices are different. For instance, in the UK, if you have home charging, you can actually charge for free during the night in some systems. You can even get paid for charging. It's so different in different countries, and there's countries where the electricity is like super expensive, so electric cars are like really expensive to drive, even if you have home charging. But this is how it goes in Finland when you're using a small EV like ours. So anywho, that is enough about that. I hope you got some relatively important information and you get an idea what it's like to run an electric car in Finland. So talk to you guys later, and please follow us on Twitter like always, and see you guys another time, another video.